Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion, it's your fellow again, Strauss Man, the GG. Welcome to another video. My apologies this week on the content. I've been sitting on some stuff, been thinking some video ideas. I was thinking about Sony's second half Sony PlayStation anyway, second half video game schedule wise. What big titles are they going to have? There's rumors that Horizon was going to get delayed, but there was a new rumor that popped up, a day or two ago about a week from today, August 19th, next Thursday to be exact, is a rumored state of play. So let's talk about it. And I know I don't remember the exact quote unquote leaker or insider that had the info, but he said they were going to confirm Horizon being delayed, which is a possibility. A lot of people have already accepted that idea already, that Horizon's 2022, early 2022, probably a February title, kind of like OG Horizon 1 back in the day, which was a February title back in 2017, which was an excellent game. Still would like a director's cut. I know a lot of people are all caught up and don't like that idea, but I like that idea. Give me more director's cuts. I'm down for those. But it had Horizon being confirmed delayed. They were going to show more Kenna Bridge of Spirits, which I'm excited for. That got delayed. It was originally supposed to be this month. It got delayed to September. September, gaming-wise, is absolutely stacked. There's too many great games I want to play. Sonic Colors, Diablo 2, Tales of Arise, Lost Judgment. There's obviously NBA 2K as well, but I'm probably going to be holding off on NBA 2K for a little while, maybe until like Christmas or something. But there was supposed to be a surprise announcement here as well that they were going to end it on. And there was one other update they were going to do as well that I don't remember exactly on top of my head. Those were just the things that stuck out to me. And I wanted to talk about this because this is really interesting. If we get a state of play, it was supposed to be a big summer PlayStation event. Shout out to Lou. We talked about it on the podcast. I know a lot of the last pod got cut off as well, unfortunately. Sorry about that. It happens. I don't know why OBS just crashed and shut down. So we lost a good bit of that live stream. But it's really interesting to see. I think it's up for debate. Does Sony really need to have a second strong half? Do they need to have a big title? Do they need to have Horizon or some other titles that are gonna keep the quote unquote PS5 afloat, right? Xbox, Microsoft, Xbox One, not Xbox One, but Xbox Series X / Xbox One / Xbox Series S. They're gonna have Halo, right? Halo's gonna be a big time thing. I think November, right? I think Halo's big. Nintendo's going to have Metroid and Pokemon in October, November, and then also Shin Megami Tensei in November as well, Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is very underrated, I think, in terms of media eyes, but gamer eyes, no, that game has been selling like hotcakes, and it's good. It's good for Shin Megami Tensei. I know a lot of fans have been waiting. Another argument for another day if it should stay a Switch exclusive, but I don't know. I think Sony's had a really fantastic year, and video games in general in 2021 have been excellent. There's been some big titles. Sony's had Returnal, Ratchet and Clank. I'm missing another one that was big time as well. Sorry, I just can't think of it at the moment. It's just some of the ones that are jumping to my head right at this moment. But a state of play, I know a lot of people probably wouldn't be hyped about that because state of plays generally tend to be small, 20, 30 minutes. Not very many announcements, stuff like that. They wanted a big PlayStation experience type event, and I think that still could happen. I know A lot of people were upset with Abandon a couple days ago, right? There was supposed to be this big reveal on the PlayStation app, and then they kind of trolled everybody on Twitter by saying, "Oh no, we're gonna update it. Don't worry, it's not delayed." And I think they did a really great job of trolling. I'm all for it. I'm all down. I really do think some Kojima involvement is on that. You could definitely check out my Abandon video couple videos ago. But it's going to be interesting if this turns out to be true. There could be Call of Duty announced as well. I know there's a famous Call of Duty leaker on Twitter that was supposedly leaking the Call of Duty Vanguard was going to be shown on August 19th, which was coincidence with the state of play. So that could be a thing. I think it could be possibility of a pretty good thing. I don't know. I will wait on the Horizon delay until Sony actually says something about it. Not that I don't entirely believe Jason Schreier and Jeff Grubb, but I'm more leaning towards Schreier a little bit. He seems to be more right on his leaks, where I think Grubb has been really, really wrong on a lot of his stuff. So I always just take everything here I'm saying with a grain of salt. Just things that are gonna, potentially could happen at the state of play. The things that are in my mind. I think an update of Kenna would be excellent. Horizon 2 update, whether it's, hopefully not a delay, but if it is, I don't think that's end of the world. If we get Final Fantasy 16, Horizon, and God of War all in the same year next year, that's a big effing year for Sony. That's huge for Sony. Another rumor that's popping up, which we talked about before a couple months ago, was the Bloodborne, not Bloodborne 2, but there was going to be a new From Software game, PlayStation exclusive game it's in the works being made, which supposedly they signed a 3-year game deal, not including the Darsene game. I know a lot of people are going to bring that up, the VR game that, I think it's Darsene. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But it had some Bloodborne Easter eggs in that one as well. So this next game called Code, I think Velvet Veil, is not Bloodborne 2, which is going to upset a lot of people. Honestly, whatever FromSoft wants to do, I'm down with. I think there's still a possibility we can get Bloodborne 2 down the line. Do I think it'll be at this state of play where we'll see this game? No. I think what we'll see is what the Abandoned app is, whether it's Silent Hill, Metal Gear, maybe both. I think we'll see that big surprise announcement at this state of play, which would be really exciting. I know Kojima working potentially on Metal Gear and potentially Silent Hills again coming back. And PT today's the 7-year anniversary. That's hard to believe. 7 years ago, PT. Is it 7 or is it 6? But PT was launched on the PlayStation Store, and we were supposed to get Silent Hills, quote unquote, which was, man, it's a shame that game is lost in, this is the scary part about digital, and Kojima had a really interesting tweet about it, is, companies have all the power when it comes to digital, at least with a physical game. I own it, I can use it, essentially, or trade it in or whatever. Essentially, digital game, you're at the mercy at the company. Whenever they decide to take that game down, you lose it forever. You're essentially paying for licenses for digital content. You don't really own it. A lot of people haven't fully embraced the digital world. I'm more split because JJ and I game share, so we get a lot of games digital and I get a lot of games physical, mostly the JRPGs and stuff. Very excited for Tales of Arise coming out next month as well. I'm very stoked. I've been playing a lot of JRPGs this year, and man, JRPGs are back on the come up. But interesting, just some thoughts on rambling on a little bit of the state of play potentially. Would I like to see some more things here? But we'll see. I don't necessarily believe Sony really needs to have the biggest second half, because they got so many third parties they can rely on. They got Tales of, they got Judgment. Kenna's going to be big for them. I think. I hope people buy that. Pick up Kenna Bridge of Spirits. That game looks excellent. I'm very excited about that one. You know, the Call of Duties, the sports games, FIFA, Madden, 2K, they're coming. They're going to have big support. I still think there could be that, a game that sneaks in like that Silent Hill or Metal Gear remake announcement. I think that Silent Hill game is probably done or close to being. We've been hearing about that game forever. And I know there's quote-unquote the Bloomberg game that's in works, the guys that did The Medium. That's also coming out September. They're doing a Silent Hill game, but all the reports and rumors that have been flying around is that game hasn't even started yet. They just came to agreement, yeah, we'll work on another Silent Hill project. But I really think Sony can still really have a strong second half without that big Horizon. Of course, does Horizon make it better? Absolutely. It makes Horizon probably the fan favorite to win, Game of the Year. Potentially, if it comes out this year. That game looked really good, and that was the most viewed state of play. People loved it. People love Aloy as a character. They think she's awesome. Excited. I know people want to see God of War at this event. I don't know. I hope that'd be so damn cool. Final Fantasy 16 would be damn cool, but yeah, just my thoughts. I know I kind of rambled a little bit on this video, but I want to know what you guys and gals think potentially is going to happen at this state of play. Is it going to be a small one, a 20-minute one? Oh, it was Gran Turismo 7, I think, was the other update, which would be cool. I think that for a lot of people, that would be a real big update for everybody. And I'm actually kind of thinking about picking that up again, too, because I really like the old school Gran Turismos. And it's been a while since I really bought one and dove deep into a Gran Turismo. But I don't know, man. Does Sony need more stuff for a stronger second half? You decide. Smash the hell of the like button. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate all the love and support. I'll probably have another video for you tomorrow. But again, my apologies for some of the delayed videos this week. I've been your fellow Strassman of the GG. I'm outie.